Welcome to Messy Mondays, where healthcare admin gets real, one mess at a time. I'm Brittany,
I'm Satasha.
and we are BCN, Billing and Credentialing Network. And today is our Messy Monday. Hey,
Yeah, and today's messy. It's going to be a little messy. It's going to be a little bit more direct than our normal keeping you educated. Y'all might have seen insurance companies do audits. 2026 is your year, baby. It is the
woo,
year of the audits.
mm,
They're not random. They are very specific. There's not an if. They are very targeted, data driven, and pattern based audits. That's going on right now. If you're located in Virginia, you're probably seeing Centera saying, hey, we paid you back a couple of years ago for a place of service of O2, and we paid you at a non-facility rate, but we were supposed to pay you at a facility rate, and they are taking back thousands. When I say thousands, I mean thousands, because you were billing an O2 versus a 10 as your place of service on your CMS 1500s. So that's not just them. CMS got everybody looking at y'all. Everybody looking at y'all.
so
So
please don't think this is random anymore because it's not. They coming for all y'all. They want their money. And unfortunately, there is no time limit on how far back they can go. Not to scare you or anything, but just kind of, some people are like, isn't there like a statute of limitation, like how far they can go back?
it is not.
Unfortunately, it should be, but it's not.
It is not
It's not.
random anymore.
Yeah. And that is, you see some people saying like, that's why I don't take insurance. That's why I build cash, but not everybody can afford cash. And this is actually honestly like one of those things when you do accept insurance, what happens, unfortunately. It's an
That's
unfortunate
why
situation.
That's why we push y'all so much. Your documentation needs to be tight. Don't be repetitive on behavior that's not right. If you're a therapist and you're doing all 90837s, that's fine. You just make sure you're seeing your patient at least 53 minutes. Put the time in your notes. That way, if they try to do an audit, all you got to do is send them your notes. All you got to do is send them why it was medically necessary. If you are put together, insurance companies, that's who they're scared of. They're scared of private practices that are put together. Because they know it's some people out here that don't know no good. They know it's some people out here that are actually doing no good. And they know that people let things slide up under the table. Oh, I'll fix it later. Oh, I just do that. That's who they're trying to get. They're coming for y'all because y'all don't know nothing, or you're doing something that you're not supposed to be doing. And that's why we're here to educate y'all on what you guys really need to be doing, because it's difficult when you don't know. It's financially costly when you don't know. So we're not trying to scare nobody.
Mhm.
Not trying to scare anybody. But what we're trying to do is educate y'all so that you guys can stay on top of it and not have your money taken back. Now,
Yeah, and what they're doing and what we're seeing a lot of. So like I know y'all, and we're just gonna talk about this, the whole AI thing and using that, but that's kind of they're using data and AI to flag this stuff to come back and say, hey, let's do an audit on this practice or on this provider, whatever, to take back that money. So, I know some providers don't like the AI and some providers, oh, they're all for the AI, but that's what's causing this because now they have that help to be able to go through the data and go through stuff quicker and faster to recoup that money. So,
exactly. So what you want to do if you're using AI, we're not saying don't use it. We love it. Use it. When you're doing your note taking, use that AI so it can get your stuff down correctly. However, you need to review your notes after the AI has input the data. You have to say it loudly with me. Can you hear me in the back? Can you
don't
hear me
just
in the
sign
back?
the note.
Read what the AI has put in there, because what they're using AI too, and their AI might be smarter than your AI, and their AI gonna say, hey, they use AI for this. You need to go in there and put your personal touch in. Yes, it is to help you write your notes quicker, but you still need to review because it is a machine. It is whatever y'all call it, technology. Technology makes mistakes. Technology makes mistakes. Yes, AI can be smarter than us. However, it is not a human being, so it does not have those intricate, personable things that can go into your notes. It could say, the person could say, oh, I'm so sad today because my cat died. Then your AI saying, talking about how miserable they are. Or there could be explaining how the cat died because it got ate up by the alligator that you keep in your backyard. And now the AI is saying in your notes that you is out there participating in animal cruelty. Just because that's what it sounded like from your conversation. But it wasn't that. So you need to review your notes when you're using AI. So bring it back. AI needs to be, you audit your AI. Audit your AI. Make sure that it's right. Don't be consistent with a pattern of billing. If you have patients that come to you all the time and the only code that you bill is the highest code for whatever services that you bill. So if it's all 907, if it's all 90837s, make sure that you can prove that everything was an hour. Because if you have patients coming in on a 30-minute increment, if patients are coming in on your schedule in a 30-minute increment, but all your CPC codes are 90837s, you got a problem. If all your patients are coming in on a 15-minute increment, but all of your diagnose all your CPT codes is 99214 99215, we got a problem. We got a problem because you can't see patients every 15 minutes. If you're seeing 32 patients a day, and all your CPT codes are 99215. There's 24 hours in a day. Literally
And
24 hours in a day.
it didn't
There's
happen.
no way you're seeing, they're going to look, they're going to take their money back. Because if you're supposed to be spending an hour on a session and you're seeing 32 patients a day, we're not telling you not to do it. We're not telling you not to do it. But what I am telling you to do is be careful. Be
We're
careful.
we're just telling you all that if all your notes and look documentation look the same, your audit is going to be very easy. It's going to look very easy. They're going to be like, "Oh yes, give me that. I'll take that."
Take
So,
it. Give me that back. Run me my ducats. Run me my coins. That's what they're going to say. So you just need to make sure that even if it is a pattern of care, you're like, oh, all I see is, this particular type of patients, that's fine. Make sure that your medical necessity is in your medical records. So that way, if they were to come back and say, hey, this such and such happened, you can be like, no, baby, because I seen this patient between 9:13 and 10:15. Or I seen this patient between, 9:13 and 10:01. And then I had to do extra research for their medical records, for their to put in their notes. You need to be very specific in your notes. We're not talking about, don't put no one-liners. There's no
please,
way you put no one-liners. You
yeah,
don't
you're gonna
want your
get
money
yourself.
if your notes is one, two, three sentences.
Yeah. And the thing about it is, and if you don't use AI, I know some people might be like, well, I don't use AI. I hand type my notes. Yeah, you hand type your notes, but they have in the system now in all these EHRs where you can just reload a previous note and it's repetitive language, the structure of it, and then you put in overly detailed notes that don't match the visit. Like, don't do that. And again, we support AI. We love AI. I've seen it firsthand how it works, in a note for a provider, and it's wonderful. Like, it picks up on a lot of stuff, especially like the modalities and things that you didn't even know you were using, but it catches everything. That is the issue. And that's what I think you all need to understand. It picks up the entire session of everything. And some stuff you might not want in that note. And that's why we are such sticklers for telling you, yes, use it if that is your choice and if that's what you like. But please review it, look at it, don't just sign it. Read it, review it, correct it, make modifications to it, take out stuff that is not, because I know sometimes there's stuff you don't want in the note. You can put it as a psychotherapy note. Just move it. That's all you gotta do. The
Awesome.
psychotherapy note is not attached to the progress note. That's a separate record. So you have that option, but
Be
you're gonna
careful.
make the insurance company's job so much easier, and they're gonna take their money back.
They are.
Simple as
They
that.
definitely are. And you have AIs out here that will listen to the conversation and suggest CPT codes. So we're not telling you not to use it. Use them bad boys. You feel me? Make your time easier. However,
Yes.
come on. However, come on. Audit yourself. Audit your AI. Make sure that you're doing the right thing because 2026, I don't know if our government broke or what's going on, but CMS said everybody getting audited. So just be careful. So audit your AI. Audit your AI. Audit your Brittany. Say it in the back. Audit your AI.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So just
Please,
make
please,
sure.
please.
And
Check
then
and
if you're
balance.
check and balance. And if you're unsure about a code that you're using, get an authorization. Get an authorization. Was the authorization required? Was it obtained before the visit? Was the service even covered under the plan? You can't retroactively justify something that you should have handled up front. You can't. So no off, no payment, no exceptions. And they are going to go back and look at a code and say, you should have got authorization for this. You tricked us based off your medical records. This was not necessary. Give me my money back. But if you already have the authorization in place, let's say they're coming in for some type of testing. Let's say they're coming in imaging, poking, prodding, whatever that's normally covered. But let's just say you did let's say you did an X-ray of the patient's knee in January, and then you did another X-ray of the patient's knee in March. Was it necessary? Your notes needs to justify why you're billing again for this additional x-ray or this additional MRI. Why are you billing for this additional? What was wrong with the January one that you couldn't go off that one? Did the patient have a new injury? Did the patient report new pains? Did the patient say that the pain progressed from different areas? So make sure that your notes are tailored to why you're doing what you're doing, not just what's going on between you and the patient. Why are you doing what you're doing? I'm talking to this patient for an hour because they batshit crazy. You know what I'm saying? Or I'm talking to this. I'm sitting in the office with this patient because they came in with a headache, but I noticed they have lesions on the back of their neck. So make sure that whatever you're doing, give the reason. It don't have to be long, complicated. I'm seeing this patient today. I'm redoing the x-ray because the pain was moved. I'm getting during doing the x-ray because they fell off their bike and I want to make sure that they didn't reopen or re-injure, the original wound. Make sure you're telling why you're doing what you're doing so it can make sense to the insurance carriers when they do it. Right? Right? Okay.
And
Okay.
then also, with these audits, credentialing and your provider status. Man, we cannot stress that enough. And that's the one thing, like, I feel like providers ignore until it's too late, but they check. The insurance companies will check. Are you active? Were you credentialed on the data service? Was your malpractice insurance active? Was your CAQH updated? One expired document, one missing thing, especially in your CAQH, because that is the mothership right there. Every insurance company is using CAQH to look at your credentials and make sure everything is current. That can trigger a claim denial and recoupments.
We just had a situation where the provider did not update their license. They renewed it, but they didn't update it in CAQH. So when the insurance company pulled, they didn't see the update in their CAQH and they stopped payment. That can cause
Immediately.
you to have to re-credential all over again. And we all know how long that process can be. But make sure that your stuff is up to date. Make sure that the insurance companies have everything. If you're using the PDM and Availity, make sure Every 90 days, you're updating the information, whether it's demographic, whatever, certificates, everything. CAQH, like Brittany said, make sure every 90 days you're revalidating that your information is correct, because when the insurance companies pull it, they'll be like, we dropped you. We dropped you because of this. We dropped you because of that. Oh,
And
we've updated our insurance from 1 million to 2.6. We sent out a publication. You didn't have it updated malpractice insurance. We dropped you.
and one of the biggest insurance companies, Anthem Careline, if you're doing like behavioral health or anything like that, they are adamant. They actually send you emails. Oh, you have 45 days. Oh, you got 20 days. You 15 days from your attestation in your CAQH. They will remind you and remind you, so you cannot. And if you're not getting those emails, you need to contact them to update the email. Excuse me. So we're just the messengers, guys. We're not telling you what to do.
We're not. We're just telling you that they're gonna take their money back. So this is the year to get your stuff together. This is the year to get your stuff together. If you had just been freelancing and like, oh, I'm just gonna build it and see what happened.
Excuse
When you
me.
get that letter in the mail
Yeah.
and they say
So
they want their money back, don't be trying to fight, because they will recoup their money. Sometimes it's months, sometimes it's years. Do not play with them people. Insurance money is good money. It's promised money. It's money that you know you're gonna get, that you don't have to go to no creditors to get. Just make sure you're doing your part as the provider to make sure that they don't take their money back. Insurance companies, they're the big dogs. They don't want to go broke, but it's all a for profit. Insurance is for profit. Unfortunately, that's just where we are in society. Insurance is for profit. They're going to take the premiums from the patient and they're going to do what they need to do. But they also want to hold as much money as they can. Make sure you do what you're supposed to do. Okay?
please,
So come up
please.
with a strategy. Make sure your documentation is tight. Make sure your processes are right. And stop relying on luck.
You don't have to be perfect, but you do got to be prepared. So
And we're
that's
here to help you stay prepared, Bookie. We're here to help you stay prepared. Like, we can be your besties. We're your audit besties. We are your compliance besties. So regardless if you want to pull us for credentialing, if you want to pull us for medical billing, regardless of what you need us to do, call us. We're gonna help you out. Hey, I just need you to make sure every 90 days my CAQH is reattested and my availability is reattested. We'll do it. Like, we're here to make sure that you stay compliant. Hey, I need policies and procedures for our practice. Can you help us with the documentation? Brittany's a pro at that. Yes, we can help you with your documentation. So let's work, y'all. Y'all get y'all stuff together. Let's get
please,
y'all stuff together.
please. We don't want no take backs. We want y'all to
No.
keep y'all money. Okay. So that is a wrap for this Messy Monday.
Yes, we've tackled some tough truths, and I know this was a lot. So make sure you intake it, rewatch it again. Remember, it's all about improving, learning, and becoming a better provider. Learning what's best for you and your patients. If you found this helpful, which I know y'all did, share it with your community, share it with your team, and let's keep the discussion going. Join us next Monday because we will be back because we got a lot to talk about. Join us next Monday for some more insightful information to keep your practice admin game tight. Until then, keep it cute, keep it ethical, and take care of your patients.
Bye.
Bye.